Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about the telescoping sum. In our previous video, we already proved there the telescoping sum. Now, what we're gonna be doing is we will be solving one complicated problem using the telescoping sum. This can be solved using the telescoping sum. So we have this problem. We commonly see this problem in mathematics Olympiad competition. Commonly, you can see this one, but it can be possible. You can possibly solve it using the telescoping sum. So maybe we will just transfer it in we will transfer it to the whiteboard so that we will have enough space in doing the solution. Okay, so we are now in our whiteboard, and as we will just write first the given. So it is just 1 over, let me check the given first, 1 over 1 times 2 plus 1 over 2 times 3, 1 over 3 times 4, and so on until you will reach the last term, which is 1 over 99 times 100. So in solving problem like this, what we're gonna be using first is the rewriting of this expanded form into a compact form. In short, we will be rewriting it into the sigma notation. So it can be written as we observe in our previous lesson. We also discussed problems like this. We will just observe what is happening in each term. As we observe, all of the exponents are in 1. So you will write 1 here. In the denominator, as you observe, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 99. So you have here I. Well, the number beside it is just one term higher than the other, greater than the other. So it will be I plus 1. As we observe, when I is equal to 1, this is 1 over 1 times 2. It's correct. When I is 2, 1 over 2 times 3, and so on. So it will end until the 99. So we are done rewriting this expanded form into sigma notation. But the problem is we cannot use here directly the telescoping sum, because as we all know, the telescoping sum should be written of the form f of I plus 1 minus f of I, where I ranges from 1 until n, from m rather, from m until n. So that in the end, it can be written as f of n plus 1 minus f of m. So our objective now, our new objective is to rewrite this into this form. This form. We need to rewrite that into a form, a function. We will find a function. We will rewrite this into a function of this form. Okay, the next thing is we will rewrite it. We will be using the technique of adding something 0. So what we will be doing is we have I plus 1 minus I. That is just the same in the numerator 1, because I minus I is just 0. That's what I said, that you have to add something 0. So I times I plus 1, where I ranges from 1 to 99. Why we are doing that? Because later we will be using the partial fraction. Okay, we will be rewriting this, as we all know that the fraction of the form a plus b over c can also be written as a over c plus b over c. So it means here, this can be written as I plus 1 over I times I plus 1 minus I over I times I plus 1. So after that, this is just I ranges from 1 until 99. So the next thing is we are going to simplify it. As we all know, this will be canceled out. That is equal to 1 as well as this. So what we have here is just the summation of 1 over I plus 1. The other one will be 1 over, no, it's I only. 1 over I. And the other side will be 1 over I plus 1, where I ranges from 1 until the 99. But still, we cannot apply here because this is just I, this is I plus 1. So we should interchange them. And the technique there is you just have to factor out the negative 1. So if you factor out the negative 1 there, so it will be negative in our previous meeting that if you, in our previous last video, if the negative is here, you can set aside it here. So it will be, this time, you factor out the negatives, it becomes negative, it becomes positive. So you write first the positive term, I 1 over 1 plus I minus 1 over I, where I ranges from 1 to 99. As we can see now, this is now into a function of f of I plus 1 and a function of f of I. Somehow, we will be using the function f of I equal to 1 over I. That is the function that we will be using in our answer later here. So it's now this problem now can be solved using the telescoping sum. So what we will be doing is, let us continue it here. Continuation. So we will have here using this one. So you just have to know what is your n and what is your m. So using the telescoping sum, it will be equal to this. So you will now have f of n plus 1 and f of m. So f of n plus 1, so your n is 99. So it will be f of 99 plus 1 minus f of m, which is 1. Next is we have to simplify. It will be f of 100 minus f of 1. Then next is we have to perform it under here. So it will be f of 100. So f of 100, it will be 1 over 100. F of 1, it will be 1 over 1. So it will be equal to 1 over 100. 1 or simply 100 over 100. Oh, by the way, we forgot the negative. It should have a negative here. It should have a negative here. Also here. And the negative here. So it will be now 100 over 100 positive. This time it's a negative 100. 1 over 100. Or simply it will be 99 over 100 positive. So that's the answer of a problem like this. Hope you like the video and see you again for the next video that we will have. Thank you and goodbye.